Gala, me give you the best time. You feel be me so.
Hello, good evening. This is part 2 of my vlog. I'm still new to this, so you know, give me a chance. Let me work on my few bugs and you know how to navigate and maneuver around, you know, vlogging. You know, so once I get the hang, I'm gonna add some like more jokes, some sound effects and stuff like that, make it more interesting instead of you just looking at my face and listen to me talk, you know. But I just want to touch bases with a couple of fits that I've been to and about my room experience and you know, and things how about going about pacing yourself, because like this Uber Soca cruise, there's a lot of events, a lot, and instead of them overlapping, and when you pump in hard, it's hard to wake up in the morning because a lot of the extracurricular activities in the morning, like the yoga, soca, the soca size, the basketball, cricket, football tournaments, you know, a lot of them things, it's in the morning, and my behind was sleeping, drooling, pillow lines on my face, boogers in my eyes, you know, probably snowing up a storm. But anywho, you know, so there was also stuff like midday, like soca on ice. I could skate. I would have went to a soca on ice, you know, looks pretty interesting. There was a Game of Thrones theme for the comedy. I didn't make it to that because my behind wanted to pump on the avenue because I like a scene, you know. I did the Afro beats. It didn't really interest me when I got there because at the time when I got there, I lost interest quickly because when I walked in, they was playing rap. So I'm like, really? So I left. Then you know I was gonna come back and you know see where they're at, you know, in a couple of like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever. I end up staying on the avenue because the avenue is where it's at all the time, all the time. You can't pass through the avenue without winding. Wind to pass, you know. One of my favorite highlights of the avenue, you know, is when Back to Basic kept on wheeling, getting a section, right? You know, some may be tired with it, right? But I like the scene. So he played that, then he said to everybody, "Run or you'll run," right? He had them run into the pizza shop. Yo, the people in the pizza shop were like, "Oh my God, what's going on? Hey, what are these people doing inside? We don't have enough pizzas," you know. So that's one of the highlights of the avenue. So another event was 50 Shades of Rosé and Floral. A lot of people got that, I guess the wording misconstrued, you know, but any reason for me to wear pink, I'm there. So you know I had on my little pink shirts and thing, whatever, and I was ready. It was fun, real vibes. Basically most of the parties like real vibes. Like, I don't really have anything bad about to say about any parties, you know, because if you like to have fun and you are around interesting people with good vibes and good intentions and they're having a good time, you're gonna have a good time. It's hard not to have a good time on that boat. It was very hard not to have a good time unless you was sleeping and start falling asleep. You know, one of my friends did that and he was like, he was done. Going 2 days straight, first 48, no sleep. But 50 Shades of Rosé, that was a nice fit. So on the pool deck, outside, back at the pony, pink outfits and different shades of pink and a floral outfit, looking real nice, real intellectual and distinguished, you know.
When they say kids cool there, what I look big up, French soca lovers. 1, 2, bring it in, hey. I go bump truck from island to island, I make sure.
that was another nice event too, you know. Especially the females love any reason to put on a costume. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody came out with the best costume. You know, they probably added a fixing to it, or they probably had it made, or probably made it themselves. You know, because you know you got a lot of talented people on this boat. You know, and I wore a costume too. Inspired the girl on my team. Make sure y'all follow Bachelor on Tree. I'll put that right here, Bachelor on Tree on Instagram. It was designed by Kimmy Designs. Good one, Kimmy. That's her name right down here. You know, she designed a costume. She designed a couple of sections before. You know, and it's always on point. And we rocked the shit out of it. It was more of a laid-back dinner type of theme, but you're not understanding because I still had a good time. Even though most of the people was tired because it was on the last night after we all done pumping and drain out, you know. It was nice to see like all my beautiful black people and every other creed and race in their best African classy attire, looking like we coming to America part 3 on boat 1. You understand what I'm saying? You know, all the beautiful African women, you know, I wanted to say, she's your queen to be. Looking real nice. And some people with a custom design, some people designing it themselves. Like, yo, it was fantabulous. You know?
I'm available, I'm available. Call me, I'm available.
I'd like to also give a big shout out to Miss Mappy. She is a very talented young lady, very talented violinist. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. You know? So she performed at the Wakanda ball. You know, everybody get up and dancing. Like, yo, her violin skills. Like, she playing any soca tune, any hip hop tune, any R&B tune, any dancehall reggae tune, and she played on point. Got everybody singing along. You know, and she did also perform on the bridge on the avenue. That's where the DJs be at, you know, the bridge. That's where he do his thing, his sets, and we just down looking up like spectators. DJ. She came out, bust out behind the skills, ha. Kes came out, boom. They started playing together, harmony. It was sweet. I'm like, I'm gonna share the tape. Like, oh my God, this is so special. Big shout out to all my friends who was able to go on boat 2 also, that did boat 1 and boat 2. Because, you know, they were still selling rooms when boat 1 docked. They was offering rooms to people, you know? And a lot of people who had the time and their little pocket change, they did another wrongs, you know. So I'm pretty sure they post their pictures for boat 1 because I'm pretty sure they have to wear the same thing for boat 2, you know. Because I know they pack all that flicking clothes because they're real events, dread, real flicking events, you know. Me, I wouldn't care. I'm like, listen, I was on boat 1, I wore this shirt, I wash it clean, and I wear it again. Because boat 2 ain't seen me yet. You understand what I'm saying? Flick that. It's closed. And it has a shop. So most like I wear up all the USC gear, buy USC t-shirts and, you know, Naughty or Nice, Uber Soca Cruise t-shirt, you know, a sweatshirt, some socks, some jockey shorts, all of that. Because they have all that in the mall. So ain't no scene. You understand? I'd like to mention some of the other amenities that I didn't get a chance to because, like I said, you got to pace yourself if you want to do a lot of things on this boat because there's so many. You got Uber Soca events and they got the Royal Caribbean things to do on the boat. You know, I missed the indoor surfing. I missed the slides. They had a freaking slides on top of the boat, like water slides. You know, but the rooms, as far as my cabin, I love my cabin. You know, some people say like it don't make no sense getting a fancy cabin because you're not there to do anything but nap, change, and get ready for the next event. But still, I like to be comfortable. You know, like I had a balcony, and I love my balcony. I love views. So I saw when we depart, I saw when we pull up on the port in Haiti, and like sometimes at night, like when I'm getting ready, I just sit outside and chill and just watch the waves. Like, you know, I'm middle of nowhere. Like the water was a nice, dark, navy blue. And I'm just sitting there, it was so tranquil and peaceful. I'm like this. Yeah, this is life. This is how life should be. Rock the boat, you know? And the view was amazing, you know? So when I do go back next year for 2019, I'm getting another balcony. I don't care what nobody say. I'll be on the balcony, probably bring some candles and have dinner with myself. You know, I'll make dinner for 2 and I'm gonna eat both of them. But the beds was quite small. It's basically 2 beds into 1. And I wouldn't even consider that a twin bed. I think it's a little bit smaller than a twin bed. You know, so if you're having company, y'all gonna have to make it work, you know. Somebody's arms and legs is hanging off. You know? But there's not enough outlets. I think you should have at least 1 more outlets, you know, especially when you have like multiple guests in your room. But a lot of people didn't know that there was a USB port on the phone, so they had the 2 on top of the cabinet, and there was actually another port on the landline phone that they had, and we kind of figured out while we was playing with the phone. And there's another port in the bathroom, but it gets foggy inside there, so you know, anybody trying to get electrocuted. Then I figured out that behind the mirrors, the side mirrors on the dresser, they had secret compartments we could stash stuff. Cause you know, I got them friends who like to come over and bro, like, yo, I need some lotion, yo, I need some grease, yo, you got any Q-tips, yo, got any floss, you know? So I need to hide my things, you know? So like on both sides of the dresser, the mirrors popped out, so you could hide stuff. And then the last day I found out there's a fridge. Cause normally I just, like when I was staying at some place in the hotel or whatever, I just go through all the cabinets, open all them shits up. And you know, we had a fridge. So I could get some drinks and keep some stuff cool, but next year I gotta be ready. I gotta be well prepared. Bringing in drinks, I'm gonna have to find a way, my only way, because like, I ain't trying to be that dude, like I said in my last video, spend a $900 tab on alcohol, you know. So if I do have a tab for alcohol, it's because whatever I had in my cup ran out at that very point, you know. I mean, I might not feel like go back to my room, you understand? So need to figure out a way. I'm gonna ask around. Next video, I'm gonna find out how to, you know, shh, because they might be looking. USC might be looking. Don't tell Jody. Jody can't see this either. You know, we gotta find a way. You all, I got you. When I find out, you go find out. You understand what I'm saying? So, well, that's about it for right now. So, be on the lookout for like other posts, other vlogs that I might, want to talk about. Anytime somebody asks me a question, I'm just gonna vlog about it instead of answering the same questions 85,000 times. I just post it, y'all look at it, and boom. Any extra questions, then I can answer that. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you follow Instagram. I'll be on Snapchat. I'll be on everything. Periscope, whatever you got, I got. You know what I mean? And the first night, oh man, talk about vibes. Yo, I got to hook up with some drinky drinks, and I'm killing them like the twos. When 2 done, the next 2 come again. All I remember is the first part of that night. The rest of the night was a blur. Like, when you wake up in the morning, you see spots in your eyes, like you rub your eyes too hard, like, oh shit, I'm in another world. Like, I was gone. I went after, the 7 or 8 drink, Johnny Walker. I sat down and that was it. Because that bartender, I don't know what he feel this is, he wasn't making me no flicking cocktails. I said, man, yo, Johnny Walker and ginger ale. And I watch him, I think after my 5th round, I watch him. He filled up the cup was big so, filled up the cup with Johnny. Took the can of ginger ale. My man put a splash, literally a splash, like it was like cranberry juice of ginger ale. I'm like, there's no soda inside here. But I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining. You understand what I'm saying? So, All White was fire. From what I remember, it was fire. People get told bad. But the rest of the night, I saw the back of my eyelids.
Bless you. Young thing looking, moving.
Deck 11. Doors opening.
Postscript, PS. I'm gonna get back and touch bases a little bit more about the Juve. So apparently they had a rhythm section, I understand I was late. Give me a blind now, give me a blind. But where did the rhythm section go? Where did it go? Where did the rhythm section go? That's what I want to know, because they ain't supposed to leave or stop playing. I don't know if they took a break. I don't know if it's the end of the shift and they clocked out, but they wasn't there when I did. Because every time they had a low moment, it was quiet. So the DJ start talking. That's when they supposed to shine. Patam pam patam patam pam patam. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't. So fine, even if they took a break for the rest of the Juve, right? When the Juve done, their job is to follow you back to the boat with music and tunes. You know what I mean? Have you shipping it back to the boat. Singing on time and overdue. Whatever song come to your head. But we had to make our own beats, make our own rhythm section, like them little tram cars that they had that shuttles back and forth to the beach and back to the boat. All the people riding it, they was banging on the seats, banging on the roof, making their own flicking rhythm section. I'm like, you know what? That's why I love my flicking people. When there's a will, there's a way to make a Juve rhythm section. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, they should have been always be there, ready and willing to bust a beat. Next time, I go pick up a piece of bottle and I grab a piece of iron from a pool, whatever, and I grab like, yo, 2 fella, yo, all y'all come now. Let me make a scene. But. And this is the end of part 2. I dropped my pen. This is the end of part 2. The next video about to present to you. It's one of the saddest moments of my life. Well, of that weekend. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I don't know, I'm tearing up like I have cut some onions. But it was the end of the Uber Soca cruise on boat 1. Oh man. I want to share this with y'all.